Everyone, it's Amber again. A little while ago we decided to start doing season recaps on our blog. I will leave a link to the blog below so you can go and check it out. And Tatum came up with the idea to do a kind of list in the form of a sort of tag listing our favourite characters, favourite ships and all stuff like that, and I thought it would be a good idea to do videos on it. And I decided to start it off with Spartacus because it's my favourite show and it's superior. Some of the other bloggers are probably going to be doing some as well. I haven't confirmed it with them yet because they're reluctant to go on camera. It's just going to be me for now, as usual. So let's get started. The first question is, who's your favourite male character? And that has got to be Gannicus, obviously. Who else am I going to pick? I mean, come on. I've got a Gannicus t-shirt, I've got a Gannicus poster, I've got Gannicus, well, Dustin Clare signed playing card, I think it was. I don't even know what it is, I just bought it because it was Dustin Clare's signature. I don't even know why he's my favourite character because I do love all of the other characters. I even like Asher, something that I get a lot of flack about. But I think I like him, one, because he is ridiculously good looking, and two, he's kind of laid back compared to the rest of the characters. Who is your favourite female character? That has got to be Lucretia, because even though female characters are portrayed to be inferior to men in a lot of historical settings, such as, you know, medieval settings, ancient Rome, anything like that, Lucretia is just so cunning and she really holds her own. And if you've seen the series, then I'm sure you know what I mean. There are going to be spoilers in this, by the way, so if you haven't seen the series, then I really don't think you should watch this because I'm about to spoil the whole series for you. Who is your least favourite male character? For this, I honestly have no idea because I love them all, like I said. I don't really dislike any of the male characters, so I'm going to have to go with the one that I like the least, and that is probably Nazir. I don't even know why I like him the least. I think it's maybe because he hasn't had much of a storyline. I mean, I guess he has, but I don't know. Maybe it's because he's a new character and I haven't had time to get attached to him yet. Who is your least favourite female character? That has got to be Gaia, because I never really connected to her, I didn't really like her. I tend to not like females in most TV shows, and Gaia is one of those females that I was never going to like anyway, so Gaia. Who is your favourite canon couple? I have two because I can't pick, Batiatus and Lucretia, because they just work so well together. They were really in love and I just adore them. I thought they were fantastic. And Gannicus and Melita, I'm still upset that they killed her off because they would have been fantastic. Maybe not, because they probably wouldn't have had a chance to be fantastic, but maybe if they had all escaped together then they would have been. But no, Stephen tonight had to go and kill her. Who's your favourite non-canon couple? For this, I'm going to have to pick Crixus and Gannicus because the two of them are just so in love. No, I love that Gannicus taught Crixus how to be a gladiator, and then Crixus is kind of Gannicus's Gannicus ties to Spartacus, if that makes sense, at least in the beginning. Who is your least favourite couple? For this, I'm going to have to go with Gannicus and Saxa, even though they haven't actually happened yet, but I've seen the previews for War of the Damned and they're going to happen, and I'm not happy because I don't like her. Actually, she's probably one of my most least favourite female characters, but I went with Gaia because I don't like Gaia. I don't really like Saxa all that much, but I think she's a badass, so I guess I kind of do. I'm rambling, I'm sorry, I'll be quiet now. Best music moment. My favourite music moment was in episode 10, Wrath of the Gods, beginning from when they started throwing the fireballs to when Spartacus killed Glaber. But the music overall in this show is fantastic. I have the soundtracks, I love it so much. It's a fantastic soundtrack, and I even managed to get someone to watch just because of the music, so I'm quite proud of myself and I'm proud of the people who do the music and the soundtrack because it's just flawless. Best episode, and I don't know why Tatum's asking me this because I love every single one. I don't think this show has a bad episode. I really loved Kill Them All in season 1, which was the finale. Episode 5 of Vengeance, which is the one where Gannicus turns up, of course, and the arena burns down. I really liked episode 6 because I loved the Spartacus-Gannicus fight. I loved episode 7 because Gannicus went back to Capua. I just love Gannicus episodes, I guess. I also loved the Gods of the Arena finale because that battle was just amazing, and I believe the crew got nominated for an Emmy for that fight scene because it went on for like 10-15 minutes and it was just amazing. It was I can't even describe it. And I also love Wrath of the Gods in Vengeance because it was amazing. Overall, it's just a fantastic show. And then Tatum asked me what my worst episode was, and again, how am I meant to choose, because this show is fantastic. I'm not picking a worst episode because there isn't one. Outstanding scene of the season. There were a few, such as Oenomaus being poked in the eye, the fight between Gannicus, Oenomaus and Crixus and Agron, them battling out like their differences. But I think I'm gonna have to go with the arena burning down, because that episode literally gave me a panic attack. I think that was my favourite scene of all 3 seasons, to be honest. Maybe second to when Spartacus and the others take over the Ludus in Kill Them All. What is your favourite storyline / subplot? I'm not sure what my favourite storyline or subplot is, because Spartacus kind of ties everything together and it all just becomes one big story in my head, so it's hard to differentiate between the different plots. And I love them all, so again, how am I meant to choose? But I will say that I loved Gannicus and Oenomaus and their journey in Vengeance, because I love them. So those two and their journey becoming brothers again, I thought it was brilliant, and I teared up every single time they had a scene together. What is your least favourite subplot or storyline? Asher and Lucretia, because come on, that was disturbing, and I know people are saying that Lucretia was a rapist, she deserved it, but no one deserves that, rapist or not. Maybe she deserved to die, but I don't think she deserved to be raped by Asher. And before that I had an undying love for Asher, and now I'm kind of more on the fence a little bit. I still love his character, but before that I did defend him quite a bit. I'm just a bad judge of character, to be honest, so no one should trust me. And finally, what is the most shocking moment of the latest season? And that has to be Lucretia and the cliff, because who expected that? Come on. I think most of the fandom were expecting Lucretia to run off with the baby and maybe start a new life with the baby, but no one was expecting her to throw herself and the baby off the cliff to join her husband. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to do more of these types of videos in the future. Hopefully I can get some of the other bloggers on here to join me to make it more varied, so you're not just looking at me all the time. Don't forget to check out our blog, which is www.tvturtles.blogspot.com, and you can also follow us on Twitter, which is @tvturtles, nice and easy. My personal Twitter is @ambicus, AMBICUS. I'm sure you all know where I got that idea from. So thanks again for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye!